Alright, so today I have this this Bauer strip paint, remove rust, conditioned metal, ergonomic inline design. It's a 4x4 abrasive drums, 40 grit drum, 120 grit finishing drum, and a 240 grit drum. So the idea is here is you can do the work of this in a fraction of the time. What would take 2 hours with this, a random orbital sander, will only take 30 minutes with this. And that's only if you use, I have to get the other discs for this, but what I'm looking for are the actual flapper wheel that goes on here. So it's individual sandpaper that's lined up like fingers around the barrel like this, and it contours whatever surface that you're going on. So anyways, here's the model number for this. It's 20104 Echo-Bravo. This is the corded version, 9 amp, 1000 to 3700 RPMs. It's a variable speed, and the Bauer sander. Now I did end up getting both of these at Harbor Freight. These are both Harbor Freight brands. This one is, the model number is 1712 Echo-Bravo. And this is a 2.8 amp, 0 to 13,000. It says OPM. Oh, orbits per minute. What do they call it? A surface conditioning tool with this Bauer random orbital sander. This I paid $19 for the parking lot sale, and this one I paid $119 for the parking lot sale. Here's the flyer for it, right there. Variable speed control. And so here was the flyer. Let's go over what is actually a good deal. That's fine for $34, but I think you can get these at Walmart for $26. 10 pack of cutoff wheels for $5.99. That's always a good deal. The 4.5 inch cutoff wheels, I prefer using that over metal, like a straight up saw. And here's the orbital sander for 119, not orbital sander, excuse me, 9 amp surface conditioning tool, variable speed. This is a good deal, $9 for a set of 29 bits. I'm not sure if this would be good for anything, but for your welders out there, go ahead and check that out. This pan, the 6 inch for $1.99. Always these safety glasses for 99 cents. I do have some of these that I use. It's microfiber towels, and let's see, what is that? That's a tarp, 5x6. I don't know. Oh wait, let's see, what's the ladder going for? $119. I think I bought one of these for $79. That was before the inflation. Here's the random orbital sander for $19. To me, I think that's a good idea. This down here, these stepper bits, high-speed steel step bit 2-piece set. Always automatic welding hood for $38. Can't beat it. I've had mine for about 10 years and still use it. These wire strippers, definitely good to get $2.99. This fluid transfer pump for $5.49. Things that I don't recommend, do not get this thing. Whatever you do not get this. For one, it vibrates too much on the shaft and those little discs will break. So even if you think that you need this or you can do that, or you're going to use this in any form or fashion and make it work, it won't. Just go ahead and buy yourself something that actually works. Let's see. You can always use these curved locking jaw plier sets, but I always recommend getting Irwin vise if you can, and channel lock brand. That's probably a good deal. Tire with the hub and the bearing. Oh, zip ties. You can never go wrong with zip ties. $1.49, 8-inch cable ties. Alright, so I've never actually used these Bauer brand, the 20-volt tools, but this is what I'm looking at, is the amp hours on here, and if it's brushless, that's what I always look for in an electric tool or a portable tool. And the amp hours on here are not very big. These are not brushless drills, at least it doesn't specify if it is there or on the packaging. This, I never recommend getting one of these aluminum floor jacks because it's aluminum. Aluminum is brittle and there's no pliability to it. I have had these break right there on these actual surface points. So I never recommend getting an aluminum jack. You can always get the steel ones. The steel ones, I mean, they do, if you leave them out in the elements, they'll rust. But just take care of your equipment, and it'll take care of you. Let's see, 2,000 watts. 2,000 watts is never enough, especially when you have a peak draw on something. So I recommend getting something like 22 or 2,500, or 3 at least, because most of your stuff in your household will run off of 3,000 watts. But 2,000, I don't know, for $4.99 you can go and get your, yeah, for $189 out the door, you can go to Tractor Supply Company and get an 800 or a 1,000 watt actual generator. These, I don't ever recommend getting a tool kit, because all I would do is just strip and harvest everything out of there to make my own tool kit. 72 6x80 inch tarp. Not sure about those. I don't ever recommend getting a stand-up post hole digger unless you are digging into topsoil. Because if you hit rocks or you're on rocky terrain, this will not work. This light bar is for 16 bucks. I don't know how you'd actually change out the bulb in that, because that's an LED bulb. So if that does go out, not quite sure what you would do with that. Oh, this, I do recommend getting something like this if you do metal work. And instead of putting a grinding wheel on this, I would put a knot wire brush on this. But for $9.99, that's what I've always used. And just put a knot wire brush on this, and then use, you know, because these brushes, or this motor in here, and the gears will get torn up if you try to run a grinding disc on it. Alright, well, that is it, I do believe. $7-8 for that, for 4 ratchet straps. Check around, but I mean, if you ever use ratchet straps, may as well go ahead and get those for $8. This right here is a good deal, $17.99 for a thermal, for an infrared thermometer with an LCD screen, a lit LCD. The one thing that I would check on this though, and I do not know, is what battery type this uses. I would only get the kind of these if it uses double or triple A batteries, and it has at least up to 1,000 degrees Fahrenheit range, because if you're checking an engine head, it runs over 800 or 800 to see if you have like a bad diesel injector or something wrong in a cylinder. So if this has double or AAA batteries, $17.99 is a good deal. And Amazon does have one that I actually bought for $21. So I wouldn't pay anything over, like, I would say $25 for one of these. Torque wrench, 3/8 drive, half drive. Oh, it does have the. Okay, yeah, that's 36%, 18. That's a good deal for a torque wrench. Let's see, what else? I've never used one of these because I've never been in a place where I've ever been with a concrete slab. You're always mobile and you have to carry all your stuff, so that works absolutely nowhere. Oh, this was the huge parking lot sale for October 10, 11, 12, 13, all the way to the 16th for year 2022 Harbor Freight. All right, peace.